Hi guys! In this episode of E888, I am really excited to be once again checking out a Stray Kids album, that being their Japanese album, The Sound, with the songs from that album that we're gonna be checking out being Battleground, Lost Me, DLMLU, Novel, and There. And yeah, before we get into this album and my excitement for it, I want to talk a little bit about the last album that I checked out last time. That being their most recent album, 5 Star, I believe the name of the album is. I keep forgetting. But yeah, I feel like I was maybe a little bit too harsh on that album in my reaction. I was definitely a little bit tired, so I was probably a little bit more agitated than I should have been, considering the quality of those songs, because I've been listening to those songs in the last couple of days and I honestly don't hate them. Like, I've been genuinely enjoying them and playing a lot of them on repeat, especially like Hall of Fame, FNF, and Top Line. I've been playing them quite a lot. I enjoy them quite a lot. And again, I was probably a little bit too harsh on those songs, but my point about those songs not really fitting with Stray Kids and not really sounding like Stray Kids still stand. I still am not the biggest fan of that album, but similarly to my experience with the Maniac album, I guess I like them. And I kind of like them both only because it's Stray Kids, and I feel like I would have liked them more if it was any other group, because they don't sound like Stray Kids song. And the reason why I'm reacting to this album is actually connected to my reaction to that album, because I wasn't planning on reacting to this album for a little while, even though I probably should have reacted to it before 5 Star, but whatever. But because of my disappointment and issues with the 5 Star album, I just kind of want to cleanse myself a little bit with some hopefully actually good songs from Stray Kids that actually feel like Stray Kids, because for some reason their Japanese songs actually are more like what I associate with the Stray Kids style and the Stray Kids sound. They tend to appeal to me more, for one reason or another. And with The Sound being one of my favorite, if not my favorite Stray Kids song, I'm expecting that I'm actually going to like this album quite a lot. I think it's definitely the case that I'm going to be liking it more than 5 Star, but I guess we're going to have to actually get into it and find out exactly how much I'm going to like it. But yeah, before we get into it though, I just want to quickly tell you that if you guys want me to check out any other K-pop songs, albums, or artist discography, you can demand me to do reactions like that by going to my Patreon and my Ko-fi account and subscribing at the specific tier that offers you that ability. I still take suggestions down in the comments below, but the only way to make me check out something is by going to my Patreon and Ko-fi account, because otherwise I might check it out. If I actually find interest in it, I might not. I probably will not. At least not anytime soon. But by going through my Patreon and Ko-fi account, it's a guaranteed thing to happen and be uploaded as the next K-pop reaction. But yeah, if you don't care about that, that's fine. I also offer you some exclusive vlog videos and behind the scenes content if you are interested. It's nothing crazy. It's some minor short videos. But if you're interested in that, go and check it out. If you don't care about any of that, that's also fine. Just simply liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and checking out some other K-pop reaction also helps a lot. But you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. It's really up to you. So yeah, enough chit-chat about things you don't care about. Let's get into what you're here for, that being my reaction to the Stray Kids The Sound album. So let's start it off with the first song, Battleground, in 3, 2, 1. I've heard a lot of good about this song. Yeah, this definitely already feels more like Stray Kids. I can't really describe it beyond that. It just feels like Stray Kids. Okay. I do like this chorus. I was a little bit so I was a little bit split on the verses, the first verse, but I like the chorus. I really like this chorus. It's really good. I also like this bridge. Okay, I'm definitely loving the song. It's not necessarily like my favorite Stray Kids song or anything, but I definitely like it. And the more I listen to it, it's definitely gonna grow on me. I love that it's also like a very long song. Okay, I want to ask you guys, can you tell the difference between this and the B-sides from 5 Star? Because I genuinely want to hear about what do you think is different about the production, the lyrics, the way they sing and rap. Because I'm not 100% sure what is actually the difference. In neither things does it seem that Stray Kids is not majorly producing or almost exclusively producing their own songs. They are heavily involved in both, in the Japanese and in the Korean. So why the hell does this sound more like Stray Kids than 5 Star did? Like, did they just really decide to experiment so much with the sound and everything in that album that it managed to feel so different? I don't know. I don't understand. But, like, this just feels like Stray Kids. And it's not about quality or even about necessarily, like, specific sound or style. I don't think it is. But this just feels like Stray Kids, and those songs didn't. I wouldn't even necessarily say that this is like a better song than those songs in the 5 Star album, but the fact that it feels more like Stray Kids makes me want to like it more, and makes me want to enjoy it more. It makes me want to replay it more, despite the fact that I feel like it was maybe a little bit trying too hard to be very hard-hitting, if that makes any sense to you. I feel like it was trying a little bit too hard, and when it kind of flowed into the more melodic parts, it kind of mellowed out a little bit, and I ended up enjoying it more. But at first it was really hard-hitting in your face, and I didn't necessarily like that. But I ended up liking the song because it sounded so much like Stray Kids, and I feel like I'll end up enjoying it more because I'll listen to it more because it sounds like Stray Kids. It feels like Stray Kids. I don't know what it is. I genuinely want to know what do you guys think on that, so comment it down below if you have any thoughts. Because I'm befuddled, honestly. But yeah, I can definitely see what people were saying about this song and why it's so good. They maybe hyped it up a little bit too much for me, and that kind of ended up making it a little bit worse compared to what it would have been if I didn't get any opinions about it. But I like it. I still like it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Pacemaker and Phobia. It feels like it's in that general vibe, so there's that. But yeah, I like it. And in terms of rating, I'm honestly going to give this one a solid 8.6 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed it. It was very fun. I like the melodic parts especially, but the hard-hitting parts are probably also going to grow on me a lot. So all in all, it's a great song, great way to start off the album. And we still have 4 more songs to check out. So let's continue with the next one. Lost Me in 3, 2, 1. Is this gonna be a ballad? Does it make sense to say that this still sounds like Stray Kids more than 5 Star album did? Despite the fact that it's a ballad? I actually really like the ballad so far, genuinely. I like this a lot, dude. And I also love the lyrics. Once again, just like the Social Path title track, I really relate to it in my current life right now. Like, I really resonate with those lyrics. We're definitely checking this one a second time. Sorry if I'm not reacting, I'm focusing on reading the lyrics. This is definitely a song that I would want to listen to when I'm kinda depressed. I love it. And I know I said I was gonna react to it a second time. I really shouldn't say that, but I don't really think I have the time to do that. Plus, there's not really much to be gotten by listening to it a second time. I feel like it's a ballad. It's a relatively simple song with a simple structure. That doesn't mean it's bad, but it's a simple song. And I like it, honestly. I really, really do. I wish it kind of went a little bit more energetic and impactful at the end, and it just kind of hit harder. Even if it was like a ballad, I would have liked it to at least like end up being kind of like a power ballad, I guess. But I still really like it a lot. I really like the lyrics. I really like the message. I kind of relate to it in my personal life because the song seems to be talking like about being like lonely in this broken world. Like all these sentiments in the lyrics that are being portrayed, I relate to in my personal life. I feel lost as well right now. I feel like I need somebody who can love me for the way that I am, not the way they want me to be, you know? So I relate to that sentiment. And I believe there was like a line somewhere which was about like not being able to go on or something. Like a lot of the lines, I can't go through every single line and talk exactly how I relate to it, but a lot of the lines, if not all of the lines, I just really relate to, you know? And that's what I loved about Stray Kids and what I love about Stray Kids, their relatable lyrics. When they debuted, they had that relatable, angsty teen thing, which I really liked, and I feel like they've moved away from that, which, it's not inherently wrong, but I don't like that. So it's good that once in a while we get back to that kind of like emo, angsty stuff, and that's why I love this song. I still would have liked something a little bit more, I guess, along the lines of what Social Path was with this kind of message, but even as a ballad, I still enjoy it, and I'm definitely going to end up listening to it. Just probably not as much as Social Path, you know? Because I just don't feel as cathartic from this song as I do from Social Path, you know? And I love feeling catharsis when I listen to these kind of like emo, angsty teen songs. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed this one as well. So far, this is so much better. Like, this is just so much more like what I want from Stray Kids as an album compared to 5 Star. I might end up listening to 5 Star more than this, but this is still more along the lines of what I want from Stray Kids. This feels comfy. It feels like I'm at home, you know? The other one just felt like I was thrown in a random street and told to figure it out and like it. And I don't like that, you know? Yeah, in terms of rating for this one, I think I'm gonna go with a solid 9.2 out of 10, because I still feel like it could have went a little bit harder at the end there and just left a little bit more of an impact, because after the first chorus, it felt like the song didn't really go anywhere, and it was just kind of repeating itself a little bit, so I felt a little bit bored, slightly bored, but I still really liked it. It was really enjoyable, and I want more of these kind of relatable Stray Kids, you know? But yeah, we still have 3 more songs to check out, so let's continue with the next one, DLMLU, in 3, 2, 1. I'm getting a good vibe about this one. I hope I like it. I think I'm gonna love it. This might be the best one. I'm just getting that vibe. Oh hell yeah. Oh yes, 10 out of 10. It's too early to say it, but I'm already loving it. This is so good, dude. I love this kind of melodic emo stuff, dude. It's so good. It's so Stray Kids as well. And also, this is so much catchier on first listen than any of the songs of 5 Star, man. Ooh, I'm gonna play the shit out of this one. For sure. Now I just need a final chorus where it really hits you loud and strong. But even if it doesn't, I still like it for what it is, like a more chill, emotional, like melodic banger. Dude, this genuinely might be one of my favorite Stray Kids songs ever. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is so good. I feel like I can't be super excited because it's such a quiet song, and I'm so excited, but I love it. Is it over? Aw, I liked it. Okay. So that was Don't Let Me Love You, I guess. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna be following the advice of this song. I will love it, because I certainly do. It's very, very appealing to me. For me, the two kind of songs that I love the most are hard-hitting and rap-heavy songs with a lot of noise, and these kind of like more melodic and singing based, but still very impactful and full of depth kind of songs. Like, those are the two kind of songs that you need to do if you want to appeal to me and make me want to give your song a 10 out of 10. Not necessarily always, but most often that is the case. And the only criticism that I have towards this song is that I feel like it really should have had like one final verse where it really explodes with emotion and energy, you know? That's kind of the only thing lacking about this song. But I still like it. Like, it's not that big a deal. I still really, really enjoy it. And in terms of a rating for this one, I think I'm gonna go with something like a 9.8. It's kind of crazy how high that rating is, but I genuinely like it that much. The only thing that would make it 10 out of 10 and would honestly have made this song be debatably better than the title track, or at least as good as the title track does sound, is, again, if it had that final explosion in the chorus. But we didn't have that, which, again, I don't want to like put it too much against the song because I still enjoy it, but that's the one way you could have made it better. But I still really like what it is. It's like a more intimate, emotional song rather than like a cathartic one, but I still really, really like it. It's still so damn good. Man, this album so far is proving to be even better than I thought it was going to be. I love it. This is what I wanted 5-star to be. This is Stray Kids to me. The other songs are, at the very least, either not Stray Kids or at least not the kind of Stray Kids that I enjoy. This is my Stray Kids. Emo Stray Kids is the only true Stray Kids for me. And it's like, I know that might sound like a toxic fan thing to say, but at the end of the day, I like what I like. I can't change the songs that I like. So what am I supposed to do? Like, fake my reactions? No, I love this kind of sound from Stray Kids. I didn't necessarily like those other songs. Even if they're enjoyable, I just didn't like them coming from Stray Kids, you know? But yeah, we still have 2 more songs to check out though, so let's continue with the next one. Novel in 3, 2, 1. Is this gonna be another ballad? Or are we gonna get anything novel from Stray Kids? Honestly, I already kinda like this one too. Like, see, it's not a particular sound or style that they're doing that bothered me about 5-star. It's just that it didn't feel like Stray Kids. This feels like Stray Kids, even if it's like a ballad, you know? That's so hard for me to understand, so hopefully it's not for you at the very least. Like, why do I feel like that? Like, I like this. It's not my style of song at all, but I like it. Because it's Stray Kids and because it's genuinely good. But especially because it sounds like Stray Kids. This is kind of like a cheesy love song, or kind of a cheesy romantic love song. I kind of like that. What? That was Changbin singing. What the fuck? Hell yeah, those were some good vocals, Sungmin. Okay. I like this. It's so weird. I just don't understand why. Why do I feel like this? In a positive way, you know? Because like I was saying this, why do I feel like this? In the previous Stray Kids reaction, because I just didn't like so many of those songs and just bothered me, something about them triggered me, but these songs are kind of just as different from each other, like sound-wise and everything, as those songs from 5 Star were, you know? And yet, I love these ones, but I don't like those ones. Why? What about these songs feels more Stray Kids to me compared to the other ones? I just don't understand. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't know. Because, like, it's not like this song is, like, necessarily, like, in the style of K-pop music that I love the most, which is, like I said, hard-hitting or emotional. This is more of, like, a ballady, cutesy kind of song, which I don't mind. I enjoy those kind of songs too, but they're not my primary thing to listen to, you know? I listen to these kind of songs far more rarely than the hard-hitting and the emotional stuff. But I still kind of like it, you know? It's enjoyable. Sure, it's a little bit... I don't want to say forgettable, because I don't think it's forgettable, but it's like the least interesting song of the album so far. But it's still pretty good. It's pretty up there still. Like, I'm going to give this one, like, what? I gave Battleground 8.6 out of 10. I gave Lost Me 9.6. DLMLU, I gave 9.8. I believe. Wait, what did I give Lost Me? I forgot. I'm sorry. Did I even rate it? I think I might have given it 10 out of 10. I don't know. The point is, I like this song, and in terms of a rating for this one, I'm honestly going to give this one a 9.2 out of 10. And I'm also going to change my rating for Battleground from 8.6 to a 9.4 out of 10, because I realized that every other song I rated high, and it just feels wrong for this one to be higher than Battleground, because Battleground appeals to me more. So, yeah, this one's going to be a 9.2 out of 10, Battleground 9.4, Lost Me is going to be a 9.6, and DLMLU 9.8. Man, I love this album. I so love whenever my expectations are proven correct. And obviously, when those expectations are positive and I'm proven right. It's so satisfying. I don't know if that or being proven wrong is more satisfying, but I feel happier whenever I expect something to be good and that is truly ends up being good, you know? But yeah, we still have one more final song to check out from this album though, that being the song There. So without further ado, let's get into it and finish it off in 3, 2, 1. Man, Changbin is my bias, but I gotta say, Lino is really bias ranking me recently.
Feels like a never-ending waterfall. Oh, I'm still a fool. I look up at the stars all day and night, 'cause I know you're waiting, I'll be right there.
This album is a 10 out of 10. Perfect album. This is another really good song. The fuck is happening? How did I hate all of the last album and I love everything in this one?
I'm thinking about you, girl. Kimi ga inai kono basho de, kimi to ita kono basho de. Baby, I still think of you all the time. I'm feeling now, oh girl.
God, Felix is so pretty. Don't look at me like that. See why? See what she's doing? That's illegal. That should be illegal. Don't wreck my heart, dude. Guys like him make me question whether I'm romantically attracted to guys. I'm just gonna say this.
I'm thinking about you, girl. Kimi ga inai kono basho de, kimi to ita kono basho de. Baby, I still think of you all the time. I feel it now, oh girl. Omoida subete no koto.
This is such a beautiful song.
I know that it'll never stop. Oh, I'm still right there. Oh, I think of you. For you.
God, if I'm feeling the way I'm feeling about this music video, the people who are really in love with the boys, like they're attracted to them, truly, they might be losing their shit right now. Because I'm fucking feeling the charm. Even and I don't necessarily think like I'm romantically attracted to guys. I'm open to the idea and I'm kind of like considering it as a possibility nowadays. I'm kind of letting myself explore that idea. And even if I'm feeling some of those butterflies, you're losing your shit right now. God damn, stop looking at me like that. I'm sorry for feeling like that for the last album. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart and the depths of my soul. Okay. So there's that. I like it. I don't know. Again, similarly to Novel, I don't know how much I'm actually truly going to end up listening to this song, because it's just such a slow ballad kind of song. Like the ballad songs in this album, I don't know how much I'm gonna end up listening to, but I want to make it clear, I love them, I like them, they're enjoyable, they're memorable, they're heartfelt. I genuinely think they're really, really good. And in terms of rating for this one, I'm kind of gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I know it's kind of cheaty, and it kind of throws all of my ratings into complete fucking chaos, because why did they give the song that doesn't appeal to my taste and that I'll probably never listen to again, or at least not listen to much, a 10 out of 10, but not the song that I actually enjoyed the most, which was like DLMLU? Well, that is because I felt a certain emotion in this music video that I didn't feel for some of these other songs. Sure, on a day-to-day basis, when I'm driving my car, I probably would be in the mood to listen to Don't Let Me Love You far more than I would be about feeling the emotion of this music video. But in the moment, I just felt the heartfeltness of this music video and this song so much, it genuinely touched me. And I really liked it for that, you know? I genuinely really liked it. So yeah, I am gonna go with a 10 out of 10 for this one. What can I say? This album, though, I'm gonna repeat it one final time. I don't know why I love this album and I dislike 5 Star, because again, the songs in 5 Star, I like a decent amount of them. I've listened to a decent amount of them. I'll probably end up listening to a lot of them just like, and enjoy them just like I did for Maniac. but they still don't feel like Stray Kids songs. They feel like maybe 80s songs or something. Whereas this is unapologetically Stray Kids to me, and I love it for it. And like I've said many times before, as a multi-fandom kind of stan, I prefer my groups to largely stick to their own thing. I'm not against experimentation, as long as they still give me the kind of songs that I first fell in love with them, like 1 or 2 per comeback. I'm fine with them like experimenting with other songs, but at least give me 1 or 2 songs that I like, that are still in your old style. Doesn't matter whether the title track or their B-side. And I think like that because, again, as a full multi-fandom stan, if I want a different kind of song, I'll go to a different group. If I want hard-hitting, I'll go Stray Kids or 80s. If I want softer, I'll go Astro or NCT Dream or something. I don't know. I have more options there. So I prefer the groups that exist to stick to their own thing, but I'm not against experimentation. But yeah, I don't know. I like this album. I also like 5 Star, but the initial reaction was just very rough and just triggered me because it just didn't feel like Stray Kids. And it still doesn't, but at least I can appreciate the song and enjoy them still, despite the fact that I still have issue with them not feeling like Stray Kids. But yeah, I don't know. The point is, this was a really fun album, just like I expected, and I'm curious, really curious to hear what your guys' thoughts on my experience with these 2 albums. Why do you think I love this album and I didn't like 5 Star? Do you feel the same? Do you feel different? Why? Explain all of that down below, and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 2 patrons on Patreon, Deadpool and Corvidet. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, you have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, my Ko-fi account, or my PayPal, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!